I need a lover to trust, tell me you're on my side. It's not easy for someone to catch my eye, but I've been waiting for you for my whole damn life. Don't be afraid to tell me if you ain't with it. I see you're focused, yeah, you're so independent. It's hard for me to open up, I admit it. You got something to say and I'm here to listen. So baby, tell me where your love lies. Waste the day, spend the night underneath the sunrise. Show me where your love lies. Show me where your love lies. Waste the day, spend the night underneath the sunrise. Show me where your love lies. Waste the day, spend the night underneath the sunrise. Show me where your love lies. Show me where your love lies. Waste the day, spend the night underneath the sunrise. Show me where your love lies.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, there's a lot going on. As you heard in the intro video, I gave you a vocal. So hopefully you enjoyed it and it wasn't too bad. But the preset today deals with guitar, vocal, and pad, all coming from the same preset. Really amazing. I'm always trying to come up with new ways to use the Helix and new presets for you guys and stuff that's maybe a little outside the box other than just, here's a good amp with a good delay, good verb, and good drive. And there's so many amazing people who are supplying presets like that. They're doing a great job. I want to do something maybe a little left of center, something that's just slightly, I don't know, not the norm. Here's a good amp, a good delay, at least for right now. So today I came up with this idea. I wanted to play guitar, I wanted to sing, and process the vocal with like a nice preamp, compression, and some verb. And I wanted to have a pad playing behind me, but not just a drone like, you know, not being able to change it, because that's not fun. As a guitar player, we love to solo over chord changes, or at least I do. The more chord changes, the more fun. So I came up with this preset using the 3-note generator and Snapshots. Snapshots are an amazing, amazing tool in the Helix. If you are not using Snapshots yet, start using Snapshots today. All of my presets, they all have Snapshots built into them that you don't want to miss out, because it gives you a lot of control, a lot of just features that you're going to miss if you're not using Snapshots. I'm using 8 Snapshots to control this. The Line 6 floor, the LT, and the rack, you can do 8 Snapshots. Sadly, this will not work on a Stomp or an HX Effects. I am so sorry, guys. I'm working on getting stuff for you, but I don't have it yet. This is strictly the bigger Helix stuff. I'm so sorry. 8 Snapshots. I was thinking, well, in a standard, music key, normal songs, you have the, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So do and do being just an octave. So like, oh, well, there's 7 right there. I can use 7 Snapshots and like a panic off button as the 8th one to control the 3-note generator. What's really crazy is I started thinking that this preset could go so much further. If you didn't want to use a mic and you're not a singer, but you wanted to have even more control over pads, and if you wanted to put a bass line in there, like a bass channel that would only just give off the low root note, you could do that. If you wanted to have 2 lines of the 3-note generator, and you could have 6-note chords, like full-on piano chords, you could do that per thing. In my presets in this series, I'm only going to do 3 notes. Very, very basic, simple chord voicings. Let's go through those right now. So this preset I'm in right now is in the key of F, F major. If you want to get real nerdy, really music theory really quick, anytime I am working on a song or in a band, and even if we are in a minor key, I still think the relative major. Just how my brain works. I'm able to see the chords differently. I'm able to see the scale modes just in a different way. And so I think relative major. So even though the intro song is technically kind of in D minor, I'm thinking F major, which is the relative major. Do a simple YouTube search and you will see tons of videos explaining relative major and minor. So all of these presets say major, C, D, E, F, G, A flat, G flat, all those. They'll say major, but you just have to know what the relative minor is if you're playing in a minor key. Really simple. I'll put it in the description below just for fun. So anyway, so I always think in the relative major. So this is an F major preset right now. So let's go through the tones in the preset. We'll just walk up the scale. In my opinion, very musical voicings. They're not just basic 1-3-5s, you know, moving up the keyboard or the scale. You know, I tried to make them the expensive sounding chords. So this major 7, you know, it's a 4 major 7, as opposed to just a regular, you know, B flat. It's a B flat major 7. You can do that with 3 notes. Really fun music theory, you know, nerds out there, you can boil a chord down and you can get really technical within 3 notes. It's a challenge and it's fun and I love it. If you want to get really into music theory, by all means, go for it. It's the best thing ever for your life. Learn it all and then forget it all. That's the best thing for your life, actually. So anyway, now in this preset, I have the guitar going stereo out of the 1/4-inch jacks. I have the vocal going out of the left XLR, and I have the pads going out of the right XLR. The Helix has 4 stereo lines, 4 stereo paths. So if you wanted to, you could run guitar in stereo, nice big verbs, ping-ponging delays. You could run those out of the 1/4-inch out. You could run the pads out of the like sends of 1 and 2 in the effects loops, and then just go into some direct boxes. And then you can run your vocal out of the XLR left and right if you wanted to have stereo vocals. The flexibility within the Helix is just absolutely incredible, and I love it. If you wanted to have 2 3-note oscillators going in parallel, that means you could have 6-note chords. You could have 3 notes going down one side. You could have 3 notes going down the other side. And so your chords are just like super wide. The possibilities are endless, but I wanted to start somewhere very simple. So guitar's going out of the 1/4-inch. The vocals going out of the left XLR, the pads going out of the right XLR. That's simple. And if you wanted to simplify it even further, put everything down the 2 XLRs, nice and stereo, and make your front of house guy deal with it. But I like to give control. I like to let them have control of the guitar, the pads, the vocals, so they can really dial it in and have, you know, as much flexibility for the front of house as possible. I'm excited to get this whole series out. Like I said, it's coming in every single key, every major key. So if you want to think, you know, the relative minor for each one of those, you can play it and it'll play nicely right along in the minor key. But it's coming in every key. And if you have a regular 58 microphone, the SM58 or any microphone, If it has a XLR out, go into the mic input. Boom, you got a microphone, with Verb on it that sounds really good. Compression, preamp on it. Plug your guitar into the guitar in, and you're rocking. I'm using the Divided Duo, which is a divided by 13 amp, and it sounds great on Strats. It sounds great on humbuckers or Les Pauls. Just turn the gain down just a little bit so it'll clean up with you and react. It's a really flexible preset. And I'm excited to, get it out there for you guys to show me what you're doing with it. Hopefully you will see some applications for your own solo projects. If you want to start performing live but don't have a band with you, this is a great option just to add one more element to your sound that, it's more than just guitar. And as you saw in the video, I'm able to solo, change chords on the ground, and whatever I want to play, whatever I want to solo over, I can change keys and I can move it around. So super fun. You can change presets and key change within a song. So all sorts of options and really fun flexibility. Main thing that you have to know, snapshots. If you are not using snapshots, this preset will make no sense to you. So make sure you're using all 8 snapshots, or at least be able to click the mode button and go over to see all 8 snapshots. There you will see all the chord names written out for you right there. So it's super easy, super user friendly. I'm excited to get it in your hands. I'm really excited for you to go out and make music. This is a great tool, and I know you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Okay guys, here are the tones. We're gonna go through guitar, vocal, and pad so you can hear exactly what you're getting with this preset. All right, here you go.
And show me where your love lies. Waste the day, spend the night, and underneath the sunrise. Show me where your love lies. Show me where your love lies. Waste the day, spend the night, yeah, underneath the sunrise. Show me where your love lies.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, I'll put all the information where you can purchase this preset in the description below. Once again, it will not work in HX Stomps or HX Effects. Only the Helix Floor, the Helix Rack, and the LT. Those 3 right there, Floor, LT, and Rack, are the only ones that it will work on. I'm very sorry. I'm working on it. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell, give me a like, all that good stuff. You'll be the first to know when new videos and new presets are coming out that are hopefully inspiring and just challenging, to your way of thinking about using the Helix or even getting a Helix in the first place. If you're interested in doing a FaceTime, Skype, or WhatsApp Helix lesson, there's an email in the description below. Shoot me an email, we'll get it scheduled. We'll just have a lot of fun talking about music theory and Helix and all the sorts of flexibility that the Helix can do. If you have a question about something the Helix can do, you wish it could do, or maybe you hope it will do, let me know, send me an email, and I'll do my best to get you an actual answer or a solution that you can use the Helix to solve. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good time. Grab the presets, go out and make music. All right, later.